Man, I done drove my ass to Arkansas. Went in West Memphis, Arkansas. I had the guy. I called one of the dealerships over here. Well, I called a few dealerships, and the one over here was the cheapest. They told me they'll do it. He'll do it for $50. Now, me, I don't too much go to Arkansas, so I ain't just really familiar with how to get over the bridge and shit. And I forgot that they legalized marijuana in Arkansas because they got fucking dispensaries everywhere around this motherfucker. But I'm not familiar with going over both of the bridges because I don't really go there often. So it just took me a minute. Took me a minute to get here. You know what I'm saying? So we about to pull up to the dealership now. Took me a minute to get across the highway over here to where I need to be. Because I was on the other side of the highway. They go casino right there. I was on the other side of the highway. And it took me a while to get over here. And here go the dealership right here. We pulling up to the dealership. This shit called Bayard, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Yeah, that type of shit. So I don't know how I gotta do this or circle around. I don't know how they servicing the work. Cause I don't know why these Jeeps park like this. But I'm gonna try to see what's going on. So they got that heat out here, man. Got that fire. Man, I wish.
Man, you like a jailbreak kind of guy.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a no car, no kind of guy.
I wish I was like that.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the heat, man. Look, the guy that worked here, one of the salesmen, you know what I'm saying, black dude that worked here, he was saying he just rebuilt the Hellcat, my bad, Hellcat wide body. He bought it wrecked and rebuilt it. It only got 9,000 miles on it. But he was saying he don't even drive it because so many people dying behind these fucking cars, bro. This materialistic shit that'll get your life taken. That motherfucker got a front camera on it. I fuck with that. This materialistic shit, man, vehicles get your life taken. Total price, $47,000. Round off to 48 for a Chrysler 300. What model is this? The S. So I don't know if it got a Hemi or it got a V6 because it's the S. 345. This is on the front camera, 345, just, you know what I'm saying, basic 5.7 Hemi. And this motherfucker. That's what I say, you got 345. Fuck all that. The extra shit, nigga. Motherfucker, that bitch want 50,000. 50,000. Shit. Man, you crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all niggas talking about paying car notes on this shit. You crazy, motherfucker. I wait till I get rich and come buy this hoe flat out. How much they want for this lime green junk? Just the color alone, it be like it's a V6. 37,000 for a V6. This is STX, yeah, V6, STX. That's a RT. 50,000 for the RT, 37 for the V6. And be stock. What this is right here? Yeah, RT, got another RT. This ain't destroyer gray, but it's gray. They want 53,000. Base price 39. If you just get a regular one. This right here, a regular one, get you 37, 39. Chargers, all them bitches come with wings on them now. Like we got a lot of V6s over here. I'm looking at the back of them. I ain't seeing none of them stamped. Okay, that's a GT, but that's still a V6. Okay, what's this? That's a GT. The orange one, that's a GT. That's a V6 down at the end. So this is SXT is all the ones we're looking at. They want 36,000. Without all the fancy shit, bam, 32. That's what they paying. This is what you paying. They paying this from the factory. This is what you paying. So I ain't making that much money. They lock your ass with them interest rates. Got GT Durango. They lock your ass with them interest rates. That's where they get their money at. Bimbo brakes on all these bitches. Nah, not on there. On these right here. Brakes upgrade on this bitch. So you know they want extra money. What is it? 43,000 SXT. Yup, V6. GT, V6. V6, all these SXTs. These are all V6s. None of them Hemis. I ain't no Hemi. I ain't seen no Hellcat, but they got number 2 of them. They inside. I just showed you. That body style, them motherfuckers so cold. That bumper, they done GT. GT bumper go hard. GT body style go hard. Yeah, ain't no Hemis and shit out here, man. I just in challenges they got them, but I ain't got them in charges. Again, I'm show y'all where we at. We in West Memphis. Coming to get the pen for my radio, and I already took it to the back. Yeah, he just came out. He just came out with a code, and we had to go over the picture or the numbers with the part numbers, and for some reason the code that it gave him, he put the code into the radio and it says the wrong code. I just had to go into the shop. I had to go in and tell him the way to do it because he's not using the VIN number from the car that it came out of. For some reason, he's trying to use the VIN number from my car. And he keeps saying the VIN number on the front of my car is wrong. And then he looking at the door, and I'm telling him, I'm like, no, that door, I swapped that hood, it don't match that car. The VIN number on that car goes to that car. You're supposed to use the VIN number from the car that the radio came out of. And now he's about to try that. I hope it'll work. Pulling that joint out. I need to hurry and wrap it, boy. That color looking bad. That bitch sound good, though. Look at that bitch sound good. It didn't fucking work. Damn, it didn't fucking work. He tried 2 codes. Okay, this is the code with the VIN number of my car, and this is the code for the VIN number of the other car that it came out of. It didn't work. Incorrect code. Please wait 30 minutes. Radio lock. Because he tried code too many times. So now I gotta wait. Man, I've made it home. And in less than 10 minutes, I done started putting shit back together like it was. I put the original speedometer in there, the original bezel, the original radio, and now I'm doing the original receiver. Check this shit out, though. This is what I noticed. When you asking for the code, you're not asking for the code for the screen. You asking for the code for the receiver. Because look at this. I got the small screen hooked to the new receiver. And look at that. So it's the receiver that you're getting the code for. You're not getting the code for the screen. Well, I'm headed to the post office trying to drop all this shit. I'm finna send all this shit back and just start fresh. I'm finna send all the speedometer. I'm finna, man, the motherfucking screen for the radio. I'm gonna keep the receiver though. And the little face plate for the climate control. I'm gonna keep that shit. But I'm finna send the rest of this shit back. You know what I'm saying? And just start fresh. Start over, try again. If it don't work, I'm gonna try again because I've been on charger forums and I see a few guys said they done use multiple screens trying to fix them. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to find the codes for them to work. So I'm finna just send all this shit back and just start fresh. And everything in these cars so electrical these days. Me putting my old speedometer back in, my car is driving way better than it was when I swapped the speedometer out. So I'm really I really gotta find a police speedometer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Police cluster. And hopefully that should work. I got a dude that got one, he wants 75 for it. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll work. Just the little things, man. Start marking my territory.